Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I do apologize, this video was supposed to go up on Sunday, but I had some issues, but I'm here to record it for y'all. So if you're interested in knowing all the answers to these crazy questions, just continue watching. So I'm going to start off with the questions that I received off of my YouTube channel. How are you mentally preparing for your life to change as a mother? So I feel like as far as the mental part, I went through that through my first trimester, because I went through a lot through my first trimester, just trying to cope with the fact that I was pregnant when it wasn't a planned pregnancy and it was supposed to be prevented. So I feel like I've gone through all of that and I'm really mentally prepared, as well as I guess materialistically prepared as well too. You quit your job, will you be doing YouTube full-time? No, I did not quit my job. I'm currently on, I guess you can say, maternity leave, because my doctor took me out of work, and I'll be doing YouTube full-time. When I do go back to work next year, I guess it really depends when I go back to work. My schedule has changed, so I no longer work, how can I say it? I'm gonna go from working from 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. from then now to 9:30 to 5. So now I have a better schedule where, you know, I can wake up in the morning, record before I go to work, record when I'm in the car, even though I shouldn't, and then record when I come home. So it's better that way. So I guess you can say I'm back actively on YouTube now. Will you include Mason in the videos once she arrives? Yeah, obviously, because Mason is going to be around. But yes, Mason will be in the videos. I am going to continue daily vlogging and, you know, do some mommy and me as well as child related videos as well. So yeah, Mason will be on the channel. While in college, did you think about pledging D9? I don't know if that's supposed to be Delta, but I'm gonna consider it as Delta. What tribe are your parents from? How did you come up with Mason's name? Okay, when I was in college, I went to a Christian college. We did not have fraternities and sororities and anything like that. So I basically, all my knowledge of sorority and fraternity stuff comes from my husband. So to answer the first question, no, I did not think about pledging anything. And then I was also one of those people that watched Lifetime as a child and saw how, y'all ever seen those Lifetime movies where they were like killing people while they were pledging? Like the most way to size a pledge, or how to pledge in a sorority or a fraternity or whatever, is how Lifetime brought those movies out. So I was like, I don't want to do that. So it's never ever been a thought, to be honest. My mom is Mana and my dad is Crew. I don't know if you know, are you African? Are you Liberian? Do you know what that is? And how did you come up with Mason's name? So like I've said before, I was a person that always wanted to give my daughter a boy's name. When I was younger, I always said, I'm gonna name my daughter Jordan, but that got overplayed. And I also considered Noah, but I felt like I liked Mason the most, and I liked the way we spelled it the best. So yeah. Are you going to do a labor and delivery vlog? You are beautiful and I love your videos. I love your videos. Thank you so much. Yes, I do plan on recording my labor and delivery, which is some of the reason why I had to go get this new camera, because I'm not only doing it for y'all, but I want to have that memory forever. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have 4 siblings. I have an older brother, older sister, younger sister. So I'm in the middle. Has it been hard starting a YouTube channel? Any advice? Honestly, the best thing I can say, because everybody wants to start a channel, but nobody wants to be in that spot where it's just like, you know, you're not getting too many views or you're not getting too many subscribers. Don't be discouraged. Some people do not get YouTube success overnight. I don't have YouTube success, in my opinion. You know, some people get on here and they get 50 million subscribers and all that stuff. I will say be consistent and be yourself. Consistency is definitely a key. For as long as I've been doing YouTube, when I've been very consistent, I've always seen my channel grow. When I stop being consistent or I'm not really active on YouTube, then I start to notice, okay, there's not really too much progress going on. So if you're gonna start a YouTube channel, I definitely say be yourself and be consistent. Are you planning on moving? How did you come up with her name? So planning on moving, yes, we are planning on moving. We're just doing a lot of thoughts right now as far as do we want to go into a 2-bedroom apartment? Do we want to buy out our lease? Do we want to buy a house? There's a lot of things to consider right now because we just want every decisions that we're starting to make now, or not starting, but every decisions that we are making, we want to make sure that we are doing it financially responsibly, if that's how you probably say it, because the last thing we want to do is just get up and do things and then put ourselves in a hole. So stay tuned, watch my vlogs. You're going to probably see how the whole moving thing plays out. Have you watched a lot of pregnancy related videos during your pregnancy? Yes, I have. Definitely doing that because you want to be up to date and you want to know what's going on, and you don't want to not know what's going on throughout your pregnancy. So I read a lot of things. I get a lot of information from people that's obviously been pregnant before. I watch a lot of YouTube related videos as well. What job field are you in? What does your job entail? And do you have any career plans / goals? So to say the least, I am in the customer service business. I really don't like to bring my job to my channel because I feel like that's something separate, and I'm going to keep it separate. But just to say the least, I am in customer service. I do plan on furthering my career whenever I can get myself together as far as school. So y'all know, if you've been following me for a while, especially since last December, you know that I've been trying to get back into school. So hopefully, let's pray, by January I will be back in school. How much do you love Kendall? I love Kendall a lot. How do you see marriage life now that you're married? Do you think things are the same between you and your husband, or do you act differently around each other? Honestly, I don't want to say this and downplay marriage or make it seem like it's not a big deal. Nothing has changed between us. I will say, from going from being his friend to be, well, not his friend, from being his girlfriend to his fiance to his wife, nothing has changed. And I think that's a good thing because that just shows we have always been in a situation where we have treated each other with respect and care for each other, and, you know, been ready to make this step for a while now. Marriage life is great. I mean, everything I envisioned in marriage life when I was younger is exactly what's going on, you know. And now that obviously we're about to have a baby and we're having new cars and moving, all of that stuff, all of that is factoring into what I've always thought marriage life would be like. So yeah. How did you know you found your soulmate? Honestly, I don't want to say this and sound dumb, but it was a gut feeling that I had, and I stuck with it, and I'm so happy that I did stick with it. Will you be a strict parent? I don't think I'm going to be strict to the point where it's just like she's going to want to run away all the time. But I will, you know, I will have those things where it's just like, you must do your homework before you play. You got to do this, you got to do that. So I'm not going to be a strict parent, but, you know, I'm not going to be the overly fun parent all the time as well. Who do you watch on YouTube? I watch a lot of people on YouTube. I think I like vloggers the most because, I don't know, I feel like I relate more with vloggers than like beauty channels and stuff like that. But I do follow some beauty channels and DIY channels and stuff like that. What's your favorite show? I don't have a favorite show. I'm watching all types of shows right now as we speak, but I don't have a... Where do you guys eventually want to settle down? What do your future plans hold? Where do we want to settle down at? Honestly, I've always said that I wanted to move to Texas, but that's not set in stone or anything. I still feel like we're still young to make those decisions. We're only 24, so I feel like even if 10 years from now we got up and we decided that we wanted to move somewhere else, we would still be pretty young. So I don't know. And what does the future hold for us? Honestly, whatever God has in store for us is what, you know, is what's gonna happen. Just keeping our faith alive is basically what I can say. We're going wherever wherever the wind blows us, honestly. How old are you? I am 24, so is my husband. When did you know Kendall was the one? Honestly, this question just, I get this question a lot. I would have to say I knew Kendall was the one right right around the time that we started talking again, right before we became boyfriend and girlfriend. You know, because like I said before, we've known each other for a while, and I never gave Kendall the chance before. But I would have to say it was just something about this time when we started talking that I just knew, like, there was just butterflies all around. Like, my phone would light up and it would say his name, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's Kendall. And I would spend hours at a time on the phone with him. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna have to say from the beginning, I just knew that he was the one. When will you have another child? Y'all, and this another child question is just like, I haven't even had this one, and y'all ready for me to have another one. Honestly, this is a question that has been floating around my head a lot, and especially now that we're married, you know, everybody wants to know when's the next child coming and everything. But honestly, not for some years, y'all. Honestly, not for like at the very least 2 years. Me personally, I would prefer for Mason to be 3 going on 4 before I have another child. There's just a lot of things that you need to factor in when having another child. Number one, my health needs to be awesome before I hop back into pregnancy. The one thing I did not like about this pregnancy was that I wish I could go back and change is where I started off weight-wise. So I kind of wish, you know, because during the time that I found out that I was pregnant, I had just started a diet as well because I was not happy with my weight. So if I could have started off this pregnancy lighter, I feel like I would have been happier that way. But so I definitely want to lose some weight. I definitely want to go back to work and not be pregnant because y'all know I started my new job in April and I was already pregnant. So I want to show them what it's like, what Drea's like not being pregnant, if you know what that means. So I don't want to rush back into pregnancy again. And then I just want to enjoy my baby girl. You know, I don't want to, not that anything is wrong with having kids back to back, but I just want to enjoy her growing up and get her, you know, do what she got to do before I add another child in there. So honestly, I feel like she would be 3 before I add another child. And if she is any younger than that and you're watching this video in the future, dislike this video. I'm just playing. Have you ever been cheated on, or did you ever cheat on somebody? Yes, I've been cheated on, and yes, I have cheated on somebody, and no, it's not Kendall. We don't cheat on each other, but I'll be honest with y'all, yes, I have. Will you have a wedding? Yes, we are planning to have a big wedding in 2018. I just wanted to make sure that I had my baby girl, lost some weight, or lose some weight before I got myself into a wedding dress. So yes, excuse me, we will be having a wedding. Who do you plan on having in the room with you? So I plan on having my husband, my mom, and my mom-in-law. I just hope that, you know, whenever I do go into labor, that I can have that. My mom and my mom-in-law live in Maryland, so I just hope that they have enough notification to get here. If not, I will just have my husband in the room. Thank you so much for y'all's questions. I'm probably going to start doing this more frequently. So if you have some questions that you just are dying to know, don't worry. I will be answering some more questions in the future. But thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.